Hello, YouTubers. This is Jay Bird again. How you guys doing tonight? Got a few things I want to talk about here. Truck driving session right now. Uh, Rolling down the road. Everything's good tonight. And all of a sudden, I come up to this car. This damn guy, he was on my ass. So I was like, all right, man, he's getting a little too close. And he just kept on coming and kept on coming. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? And get all up on my ass like that. And he stayed back there for a little bit. I didn't think nothing about it. I was like, he'll pass eventually. And he stayed back there, and I don't know, 20 miles went by, then 30 miles went by, then 40 miles went by, and I'm like, God dang, man, this fucking guy's still back here, really? And I was just sitting there thinking, like, maybe he's called me in or something. You start thinking. I mean, you don't got nothing else better to do in this truck. And you're just sitting there thinking, and you're just like, maybe he called me in or something. And I was like, no, he couldn't have done that. So, another 50 and then 60 and then 70 miles went by. And I'm like, man, I'm about tired of this fucking guy back here behind me. He had his brights on. The whole time he had his brights on back there. And I was like, dude, I mean, I don't mind you being behind me. I mean, you have every right to be behind me. But to be all the way up on my trailer, like, I hate going outside of conversation, but just think about it. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but, when you're back there, what if I blew a tire? Or what if I blew an airbag? Or anything? Or what if I blew a tire and it blew my mud flap off and it fucking shatters your windshield? You know whose ass that is? That's us truck drivers' ass. And then they're going to be calling the cops, and they're going to be like, well, his tire come off and hit my windshield. And then they're going to be calling my company, and my company's going to be asking me, well, what will happen? And they're going to be blaming me, and the whole situation had nothing to do with me. It was just because of a dumbass on my ass the whole, for to be exact, 119 miles. Because he followed me all the way from Marion, all the way to Green Up, Charleston, 119 exit on the other side of Effingham. This bastard followed me all that way with his brights on behind me on my trailer. I couldn't see or nothing. And on my truck, it's governed at 75, which we'll get into that on another video. I got a few comments and different things that I don't agree with as far as company trucks are concerned, as far as governed trucks, but we'll get into that on another video. But yeah, anyway, he followed me for all those miles and had his brights on back there. And it's just, people don't understand. Like, do you realize how much how much of a liability you're putting your car and yourself in danger back there by doing so? I mean, people just don't understand that, you know? They don't understand how big of a liability that they're putting themselves in by being back there that close to my trailer. So I'm like, he keeps on doing it, keeps on doing it. So eventually, back to my story, got off story, and But anyway, I got back on uh, my lights and I hit my brakes, and I'm like, I kind of figured that he would have got the damn drift. Hey, man, hey, back up a little bit. I hit him a couple times. We want to, and I slowed down to 60, 65. I had my cruise set on 73, and I got a phone call. Anyway, I set my cruise on 72. 70, I think it was the 7. I don't remember. Anyway, that's not the point. But I had it set on that. Damn, windshield wipers getting on my nerves. I set it on 72, 73, and then he kept on doing it, and I put my foot on the brakes a little bit. I kind of brake checked him a little bit, and he still didn't get the drift. So I was like, God, how retarded can you fucking be? I mean, come on. First off, he shouldn't have been following me that close. I mean, that there is a law you're supposed to be within. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I've been a truck driver for so long that I know I don't have to know in words. I know how far to stay back. You know what I mean? What do they call it? You need to be back. The way I was taught whenever I was in truck driving school, you see a marker on the road, right? And when you see that marker, what you're going to want to do is you're going to count 1/32, 2/32, 3/32, 4/32. So you're going to look at a pole up the road, and whenever that truck passes that, you start counting that. 1/32, 2/32, 3/32, 4/32. And if you've caught up to that pole before you got to 4/32, then you're too close to that truck. And that's just how I was taught. So I understand these four-wheeler drivers don't understand. I mean, they didn't take their CDLs. They really don't get the concept of, hey, you need to stay this far back. I understand that, and I respect that. But at the end of the day, have a little bit of fucking common sense. Come on, man. If you don't have any common sense, then don't get in a vehicle. Period. That's just how it should be. And anyway, let me get back to my story. Like I said, I keep on getting off on this shit. So anyway, I'm up here at the Love, so that's why I'm looking around doing this, doing that. You gotta pay attention. Anyway, I put my foot on the brakes a few times and shit. And then I was just like, man, this guy ain't getting the concept, he ain't getting the idea, hey, get the fuck off my ass. So I put my flashers on and I got on the side of the road and I got off the road there for a minute. And when I got off the road, I was like, hold on a minute. I'll just sit here a second and I'll let him get up the road a little bit and get away from me. So I did that. I stayed there for about 3 or 4 seconds, just to get him around me. And I got him around me and everything, and then all of a sudden, I got back on the road. I signaled over, and got back on the road. And when I got back on the road, I put my cruise back up to 73. And about 3 minutes later, here he is again. This motherfucker was putting his foot on the brakes up the road waiting for me. I was like, really? Really? You know what I mean? I mean, why? I don't understand why these fucking people want to aggravate us, man. I don't understand it. It just fucking pisses me off. And I know I'm not the only one. There's a lot of drivers out here that these four-wheelers, they just don't know how to drive. And I'm not saying that, they do it to aggravate us 100%. But at the end of the day, don't continuously start doing shit just to piss somebody off. Man, come on. You get a flashers, you get a couple brake checks, you get you pull over on the side of the road and you put your flashers on and you're like, common fucking sense, guy. That means, hey, I'm trying to get away from you. That don't mean you get up the road and you keep on, driving and then wait for me to get up there and I seen his ass up the road pushing on his brakes. I was like, really? I caught back up to him and I slowed down again and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to let him I'm going to kind of chill out here a minute. So I put my cruise on 65. I was like, all right, to play at this game. I slowed down and I got up the road a little bit longer, and I was like, you know what? I ain't letting this fucking guy slow me down. So what I done is I got back on it, and I got going. I got up the road, and when I did, I seen a truck up there on the right lane. He was going a little bit slow. He's going about 67, 68. And I was like, you know what? That's going to be my ticket out. So I got up the road. I got behind got right in front of this truck. and put just a little bit of distance in front of us where they'll, you know what I mean? I'd say probably 30 seconds. One 30-second, two 30-second, three 30-second, three 30 seconds in front of him. And that car, he come on around. I was like, it's about fucking time, you know? It is about time. I mean, it's just ridiculous because a lot of these drivers, they just don't have the common sense to understand, hey, you put the brakes on, you put the flashers on, you do this, you do that, you give them signs, and they're still trying to be on your ass. Like, it's just, what the fuck, man, you know? But, so if anybody ever does that to you guys, you know, if, you know, they get up on your ass like that, don't try to speed up and all that shit, you know. You start speeding up and doing all that's going to do is give yourself problems, and you're going to be the one to end up with the ticket. So what you do, don't speed up. I mean, my truck, yeah, I could have ran off on them. I mean, I could have took off and it would have been over with. But why do that? Why do that whenever I would get the ticket? I mean, these cops, I mean, they're all up and down 57 and 70, the roads I travel on. I mean, they're all up and down the middle of the road. I'm not going to speed up and try to get, you know, and try to get past this idiot because he wants to stay on my ass with his brights on. I mean, I'm not really going to let it bother me too much because at the end of the day, I'm going to be the one to end up with a ticket, not him. So, you know, I mean, it's just a clusterfuck situation. You know, I hope I help some people out in this video, and you know, I mean, the guy looks like I'm cross-eyed. You know what? Looking into the camera, it looks like I'm cross-eyed, but I'm not. I promise. See, I don't know why it's doing that. A lot of it has to do with it's because my camera here. That probably didn't do a damn thing. Anyway, it's just a big situation, and just don't let anybody ever, you know, try to get you to speed up. And you know, I mean, if they want to go, if they want to speed up, they can come on around you and get. That's why there's what you call a passing lane, which a lot of us truck drivers call a hammer lane. Uh, you know, I mean, you know, you wonder why black smoke matters. You wonder why that they do that they're doing what they're doing right now. That's why, because no, I mean, not only because of the government. I mean, that's not the only reason, but they're wanting people to learn how to fucking drive. I mean, they're not just talking about truck drivers. They are talking about four-wheeler drivers. I mean, a lot of these four-wheeler drivers, they need to go back to school. You know what I mean? So it's just you wonder how people have their license and shit. So, but yeah, this is Jay Bird, and I hope I didn't bore you too much. And I'm going to do a little bit more videos. I know that was kind of boring, but like I said, I'm just sitting here thinking, and I'm like, you know what? I ought to do a video on that. It probably ain't going to do what I want it to do or anything, but you know, at least just have a video on it. I know it wasn't going to get a lot of views or nothing, but you guys are probably fucking already clicking off, but but no, I'm going to do a lot more videos, and I promise you they're going to be more interesting. I've been writing a bunch of shit down and just different ideas of what I'm going to do here. Uh, but as far as listening to other videos, please, if you come here, just at least subscribe, like the page, and hit that bell for future notifications. If you want to, you can comment down in the down there in the comments and tell me what you think I did wrong and what you think I can improve on, and what you would like to see from here on out from me. Uh, I'll take all the any feedback I can get right now because you know, I'm new at this. I've never done it, and I want to entertain you guys. I mean, I'm not in this. I mean, I'm not really in this for the money because I'm not going to make no money at it, or at least right now. So, I mean, I'm just right now. All I'm doing is trying to build my organization, and you know, That's really all I'm trying to do right now. But I will be giving a giveaway uh, if I can get up to 50 subscribers. If I can get 50 subscribers in 1 month, I'm giving away an iPhone 8 uh, Max. So it's just a regular. It's not a plus. It's just a regular. I'm giving one away for free if I can get 50 subscribers in 30 days. So look forward to that. Subscribe, like my page. Like I said, hit that bell for future notifications. And this is Jay Bird. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, like I said, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for future notifications. And I promise you, I'm gonna get you more content out here. This talking shit ain't gonna be forever. I can tell you that because there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna be doing to my pickup truck, and there's a lot of things I'd like to talk about and let everybody know about my how I look at trucks and what I would do to them, and semis included. I'm not just talking about pickups. Like I said, future WWE stuff that won't be an all the time deal. I know I've had some videos on here. If you've seen them, you're probably like, well, he said that he's gonna be doing gaming, he was gonna be doing WWE content. I'm not, unless you guys would like it. But video games is probably gonna be out because I don't have any time to make any videos. I'm in this truck anywhere between 15 to 16 hours a day, so all your WWE content in reviews and stuff will be in the truck. Truck stuff will be in the truck. Pickups, like I said, you're not going to always see me talking like I'm talking right now because a lot of it is going to be hands-on, and I'm going to do a hell of a lot of tutorials on different things. So, just like I said, you guys have a good day and a blessed day. This is Jay Bird coming from you, or coming to you. See, I can't even talk right. So, have a good one. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope everybody has a blessed night.